at the Nature of Art exhibit with my mother, Marilyn M. Berliner. Hi, Mom.
Hi, Janet.
So it's great to see you today.
Oh, it's wonderful to see you.
Good. So we're going to walk over here. So
Yeah.
go over to your portrait.
Oh, okay.
So we're going to start with the self-portrait. Okay, now tell me about this painting. You can get closer.
The painting shows me holding the watercolors and the brush, showing how to do a watercolor painting, and
Talk louder.
and with all the colors that you need for a watercolor to mix the right colors when you paint the watercolor.
Okay, so what inspired you to do the seashore, like the starfish and the boat? See the starfish and the boat?
Well, I was born near the ocean, and I like to put the ocean in the background of the painting. And I've always remembered my childhood swimming in the ocean, and so I put that in a lot of paintings because it's a good memory. And I love the color of the water and the waves, and I think it adds to the portrait to have a good background.
Okay, so that is called self-portrait. Great. Okay, let's move on to the next painting. Now this is called Corn on the Cob.
Well, the corn on the cob is a beautiful vegetable, and it takes a lot of different elements to make a corn on the cob. You need not only the seed, but the sunshine, the wind, the water from the rain, and all the care to bring the corn to fruition. And then you have the different green leaves that come around the corn, floating in the wind because it makes a good design.
So that's corn on the cob. How long did it take you to paint that?
Well, the problem is not how long, because each painting takes quite a while to keep looking at it and see what else it needs. So it's very hard to really time a painting. It's when you wish it to improve and be the best painting you can make. So then that takes a while to keep looking at it every day and see how maybe the raindrops would add to the painting. So then you add some raindrops to showing the painting needs rain to make it corn on the cob.
Okay, so those are the raindrops.
Yes.
I see. So that's corn on the cob.
Right,
I
and
see.
then it shows when the rain falls on the water, it makes circles, and then the circles add to the composition and add interest in the water. Not just water, but water that has circles, because every time a raindrop falls into the water, it makes a circle.
Right, and those are the circles at the bottom.
Right.
I see. Beautiful. Corn on the cob. Okay, let's go over to the next painting. So this is called Luncheon on the Lake.
Well,
Okay, so tell me about this painting.
it reminds me of the time I visited my girlfriend Estelle at Lake George, and the lake was so beautiful that I thought it would add to the painting. And also my aunt Claudia used to put a white tablecloth on the table, and it always looked so beautiful, so I added the white tablecloth. And then I thought of different colors that would go around the painting to make a nice composition. And then I had to try to get the colors correct, because some of the colors of the vegetables and fruit are really so beautiful that it takes time to mix the colors and get the right shades. So I had an art professor who knew how to mix colors, and he said it's very important, even if you have red, yellow, and blue, to mix the colors correctly.
Yes, you had to
Yes.
mix them correctly.
Yes. And then I made the composition to have some dandelions around and to show some boats on the lake. And then you added a blue sky to complete the composition.
Beautiful luncheon on the lake. Okay, great. Now the next painting, this is called Frozen Miracles.
Well, my daughter gave me a gorgeous bouquet of tulips, and she loved to put it in the refrigerator. So then I looked in the refrigerator, and there were the tulips, looking so bright and lively. So then I said, well, what else did my daughter put in the refrigerator? And she put in an onion, an orange, an apple, a red apple, a green apple, and a green pear. And I says, gee, that's great. Now, what else is in the refrigerator? Some eggs. Okay, I'll put them there. And what else is good for a color in the background that would be a nice shape? And I added the jar of honey. And then I wanted to make it look cold, so I added the blue on the sides to make it look cold and like there were cold, icy crystals around the composition.
Frozen Miracles, I see.
See, they're frozen in a certain way, even though they're not really frozen too hard, but they need the ice to keep them fresh.
Right. Very good. Okay, now we're going to walk over here to, this is called Dandelions and Dressing. So tell me about this painting.
Well, this painting originated with the lettuce, and I tried very hard to get the lettuce the right color, and then I added some bananas and an orange and tomato, and as we went around, making it a movement going around, I added cranberries and
Get
strawberries.
closer to the painting.
And a pickle,
A pickle,
because
right.
there was a space here. And I said, what could go into that space that would sort of match the green of the banana and the green of the lettuce, and I thought of a green pickle. And then, well, I had nothing around. And so then I said, well, you need some dressing for make a salad, good salad. Then you might need a good fork to add it. And then where would it be? It might be on a nice picnic.
Yeah.
Dandelions and dressing. I thought of a good name because you have to have some sort of flavor when you add lettuce and tomatoes. And I happen to have a shape of dressing bottle that would fit the space. And then I thought, well, how could you make a salad? You would have to have a fork. And I had a nice fork to put in, and I had a nice colors. I used every color I could think of: orange, yellow, red, orange, purple, blue, red, yellow. And so the way it's arranged, it shows that there is so much beauty in simple food that together make a real composition and that everybody can enjoy eating.